I'm Jason Levine. Normally, you come to my YouTube channel to hear me talk about some of the finer points of the insurance industry, but today I've got something a little different for you. I wanted to show you one of my favorite places to eat and drink in Orlando, and I couldn't do it alone. So I enlisted some of my friends to help out. Bring your appetite, you're gonna need it. Soul food, that's what I'm talking about. When I think back to what my grandmother Sylvia used to tell me about growing up in Borough Park in the Bronx, New York, it was chicken fat sandwiches and bone marrow. And here at Boucherie, they do a heck of a rendition on bone marrow. So let's check it out. We've got a little beautiful French baguette to go with it. Let's get in there with this wonderful little fork, and you just put it on there like a little bit of butter. Take a bite. It's soul food, simple as that. It's a delicious, delicious, salty but smooth, wonderful spread to go with that baguette. Truth be told, a lot of people think bone marrow, that sounds disgusting. Is it gonna be fatty? Is it gonna be gelatinous? Not when it's done right. We've got a wonderful, wonderful bone marrow dish here that everyone should try. Let it be a gateway to the amazingness of French cuisine. One of my go-to apps here at Boucherie is the cheese board, and it varies day to day depending upon what's available. Always amazing, wonderful, great cheeses curated, I believe, by the owner's wife herself. So today we've got a brie cheese with some toasted almonds, a blue cheese, and a Gruyere that both pair well with a nice fig compote. Of course, we've got the fresh baguette. What better way to start a meal? So let's check out the French onion soup here at Boucherie. After all, it is a French place that knows what they're doing when it comes to things like onion soup. We've got wonderful caramelized onions in a fantastic broth, topped with, well, Gruyere cheese and some croutons in there too. You kind of can't beat it. It's not too salty. It's got a beautiful, beautiful, rich onion flavor. And the cheese is not too much, which is key with French onion soup. You want to have that crouton and that cheese, but you want it to be a soup, not a sludge. And Boucherie perfects that balance. You know what? Why don't we get some alternative opinions?
C'est magnifique. That's as French as it gets right there, my friend.
That's true.
Oof. That's solid.
We might as well just and then I'll
It's a good rendition of French onion soup.
That's perfect.
Time to move on to the entree phase here at Boucherie. First up, we've got a sliced duck breast served with cream sauce and capers and a summer vegetable medley. It's a delicious option, and let me tell you, they've got it perfect so that the duck is to temperature at medium in this case. The fat is rendered wonderfully. And we're ready to enjoy some poultry amazingness here at Boucherie. Normally, I would not be a fan of a ribeye much under 10 to 12 ounces. However, here at Boucherie, I've intentionally asked for the 8-ounce ribeye to show you here today. And the reason for that is the chef in the back is truly a scientist, a chemist, a wizard when it comes to hitting temperature on meat, no matter how thick, how thin, how big, how small. This is a perfectly, and we'll cut it and show you in a second, medium rare 8-ounce ribeye with incredible onion rings and a really, really nice au poivre sauce here at Boucherie. 'Twas New Year's Eve in the year 2019. 2020 and the mess known as coronavirus was yet to hit. And here in this very restaurant, I sat with a group of incredible friends, ushering in what, unbeknownst to us, was going to be probably the worst year in 102 years since 1918. But sitting at a table just to my left, a friend's wife, who herself is a great friend, ordered this mystical Majestic Chicken. Listening to her talk about this chicken while sipping on a beautiful Prosecco that she claimed paired wonderfully with it got all of us at the table interested. And the next thing we knew, we were experiencing an incredible half chicken with a perfectly crisp skin. All of the white meat perfectly moist, all of the dark meat, every bit of tender, juicy wonderfulness you'd expect. I would dare to say that the signature dish at La Boucherie, which is a steak restaurant and puts out some of the finest steaks in Orlando, the signature dish may be this roast chicken. Send that plate over, sir. So we're here at La Boucherie, wrapping things up with 3 of their signature drinks. We're here with Enrique from behind the bar. Enrique, tell us what we've got here.
All right, first off we have Mount Deep, which is a Belgian double. Then on the middle we have the good stuff, that is a rye-based cocktail with house-made hibiscus syrup and some grapefruit. And then at the end we have the Orange County, that is bourbon-based. It has some amaretto, it has Aperol, and freshly squeezed lime juice with some orange bitters.
Wonderful.
You had me at bourbon.
There you go.
It's true. So we've got a wonderful Quebecois beer and 2 cocktails that use fresh ingredients made right here at La Boucherie. Let's check them out. The Maudit is amazing. You've got to like a full-bodied beer. It's got a full yeasty flavor. Truly a beautiful beer that goes wonderful, I would know, with a brunch burger. You gotta have an egg with a runny yolk on it. Goes well with a steak. It goes well at happy hour just because. It's one of the best things on draft here at La Boucherie. Now let's try the good stuff. It's a rye cocktail, which means it's gonna be a little bit dried out, but it's got plenty of citrus to make it refreshing and the perfect summer sipper.
Living the dream with a hibiscus.
That's glorious. Simple word, glorious.
Love it.
It's refreshing. It's 95 degrees out. I want that. The only thing missing is the swimming pool or the beach. This is the Orange County, and here we are in Orange County, Florida. A beautiful riff on what I would call your classic old-fashioned. I could spend a lot of time right here in this stool at this bar. These cocktails are phenomenal. They pair wonderfully with the food here at La Boucherie, and they just guarantee that you will have a wonderful time with both food and beverage at this Southwest Orlando staple.
Well, let's get 3 of each then.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Enrique! Necesitamos bebidas!
All right.
So next time you're in the mood for something new, head on down to La Boucherie on Sand Lake Road in beautiful Orlando, Florida. And hey, if you need a drinking buddy, give me a call at Harry Levine Insurance. I want to thank my drinking buddies for this video, Matthew Main from American Integrity Insurance and Rich Wagner from Stratus Roofing. Keep an eye out for more on this YouTube channel from them about their various fields of expertise and how our partnerships can better serve you. Until then, au revoir.